We're now talking about fall protection. 36% of all fatalities come from falls. There's two different types of falls. There's fall from the same level, and there's falls from elevation. We're going to incorporate some different safeguards to prevent us from falling. PPE, which we'll talk about in just a second. Safety procedures, that's going to be having your handrails and things like that around, scaffolding, safely using ladders, things like that. Those are the safety procedures we'll be using. Good housekeeping, when you're on scaffolding, making sure that you do not have debris or scraps that are going to trip you and cause you to fall. And staying alert is going to be a key safeguard against falls. PPE, your main PPE for fall hazards, for falling, is going to be your PFAS, and it's made up of several different components. You've got a harness, which is like this. It's a big harness that you're going to put on. It goes around your whole body, and it has this D-ring. This will be placed to your back and between your shoulder blades. Next, you've got a lanyard. Here's a lanyard. It's got a hook on one end. It's got something like this that will help you decelerate if you do fall, and it's got a hook on the other end. That's going to hook to the D-ring, and it's going to hook to a connecting device. This opens up, and you put a rope through there, and you can close this. So this will hook to the lanyard, and that other end of the lanyard will go to your safety harness, and this is called the connecting device. And that connecting device is connecting to a lifeline, which is a rope, has a hook on the end. It's this rope, and that is hooked to the structure with an anchor point. So those are the components of the PFAS. It needs to be inspected every month by a competent person. And there are certain times where you need to have 100% tie-off, meaning you're going to have two lanyards, you're going to be hooked to the structure or to different lifelines. Whatever it is, you are connected 100% of the time. There is no time that you will ever have your lanyard unhooked from a lifeline or the structure itself. And then lastly, you need to be aware of how to calculate the safe distance of your lifeline, you know, connecting to your lifeline. If you are connected with too much length, you will fall and hit the ground before you've been decelerated and stopped and arrested, your personal fall arrest system, before you're arrested. So you got to know the length of your lanyard. You have to know that deceleration distance. You have to know how tall you are and take into account a safety factor. You add all these up, and that's how tall or how long your connection point should be. And that's fall protection.